back here. I'm a bit sleepy because I still haven't adapted to the night shifts, night regime. So that's going to be the last stream for the day. Okay, so I wanted to pay my debts. Hopefully it's not too late to do so. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I thought it was a dead end. Kinda curious what's happening at night, but I don't want to risk it, because maybe if I'm waiting too long, I won't be able to actually pay my debts. Let's see.
Can I help you?
I guess we don't need this anymore.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
I found victims' clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Oh yeah, we never talked about that. Who else has keys to the trash container?
The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road.
Okay.
Thank you anyway.
No. Could be like it still doesn't explain who put the clothes in the trash and how. If it was a random person who doesn't have keys, how the hell they managed that?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my stuff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
Sylvie, yeah. And she left too, so it kinda incriminates her. She might be involved. It's likely. Maybe you don't remember putting them there. Maybe you were sleepwalking or in a figure state. Fuse state? Fugue state. A contraptual commotion in which a short melody or phrase, the subject, is introduced by one part and successfully taken up by others and developed by interweaving the parts. It's music concept or psychiatry state or a state or period of loss of awareness, one of one's identity, often coupled with the flight from one's usual environment, associated with certain forms of hysteria and epilepsy. So basically referring to the state our character in.
I think fugue states are more your forte, officer.
Yeah. Thanks. Let's talk about something else.
Yes?
Oh, that didn't help. So about that money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
I have your money.
Well?
Oh, there is different options to give them. I'm a sorry cop. Here it is, sorry for the trouble.
Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow.
He's not sorry about his behavior for your sake. Now that you have money, he really wants to make sure you're not angry with him.
I'll unlock the electronic lock to your room. All the doors lock automatically at 9 p.m.
Wait, what? At 9? Huh, that's way too early. So I don't actually die if I'm out on the street, or I just have to leave at night, or like spend time at night, and maybe you just sleep on a bench or something. Yeah, I guess it wasn't that crucial to pay. So all the doors inside the hostel, he means, not... You can still go to the hostel, I guess, but not in the room. If it's past 9.
Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
Starting tomorrow? So I can sleep, right?
I'll take a room here too.
He opens his wallet.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you? Another thing. Great. I love those.
Corte, I saw a sign that said I couldn't go into the kitchen. Why can't I go into the kitchen?
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
I mean, I'm a policeman, and the crime happened right outside your building. But there might be something pertinent to the investigation in the kitchen.
He wasn't pan-fried. He was lynched. What could the kitchen possibly have to do with...
He changes his mind.
Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook is working. You can snoop around after that, if you must.
There's something else I wanted to talk about.
Yes?
Goodbye. Karaoke is not functional. Alright. The glows of the hangman armor might still be around the neighborhood. Try to locating them. Ask the little girl in the fishing village down the coast. Alright. These clothes were in the trash. Who could have put them there, and why? Only the whirling staff was supposed to have the key. Who else has authorized get access to the whirling trash, find this person and you'll know who tampered with the scene. It may take a while. Ask Kuno if he knows anything about the victim's clothes in the trash. Shit. There's too much tasks. It's hard to follow to whom to talk, and when you like go to Kuno, for example, all of his dialogue options are grayed out, but inside those grayed out lines can hide a highlighted one, a new one, which is fucking annoying. So I need to talk to Kuno. Keep asking Joyce questions about Ren. Yeah. The smoker on the balcony. Find a way inside the large apartment building in the north. Find money for rent and pay Gart. I hope it's for tomorrow. Is this... who is this? I think he was always sitting here? Those two are not even highlighted. They are not people.
The door is closed. Still, nothing the lieutenant gives you. He doesn't like where this is going.
Is this lieutenant's room?
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Good night, Lieutenant.
Just a moment. You had some questions earlier. I
Oh
believe.
yeah.
And besides, we should discuss our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
Alright, let's go. Forgot about that.
The air outside is
mean,
brisk. The lieutenant
we did
is
a-
silent for a moment.
we did a
He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
Traffic hum. There's no traffic. Everybody's fucking staying still. We did a huge progress in one day in terms of learning what the hell is going on.
Where shall we begin? We should talk about the investigation, first and foremost.
He's a smoker.
But I also remember you wanting to discuss the RCM?
I didn't know you smoked, Kim.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
I think I might want to pick up smoking. Do you have any more cigarettes? What do you mean pick up? Didn't the guy said, the guard said that you had packs like of cigarettes to pay for? Maybe it was something else. I think I might want to pick up smoking. Do you have any more cigarettes?
I apologize, but I only brought one with me. I have exactly one cigarette every night while going over my notes.
That's weird. Like, there's going to be a night after. What are you going to do then? Right, then the debrief.
Yes, it's been a long and eventful day.
How do you think today went?
Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable in that state, but we did it. I would say our initial inspection was very thorough, and we have solid leads to follow up. The body is still hanging from that tree, which is unfortunate. And there's still much to do at the crime scene.
he is not particularly satisfied with your progress, but he doesn't want you to feel completely discouraged. Probably out of fear that you'll just give up and keep drinking.
my character is so fucked up that even this small progress has to be rewarded in some kind. Don't worry, Kim. I'll be in much better shape tomorrow.
I look forward to that. As for the interviews, we weren't able to find the union leader, Everard Clare, much less interview him. So that's on the to-do list for tomorrow.
Yep.
We tried to interview the Wild Pines rep, but she asked us to do something for her first. Fine, so be it. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us.
Joyce is, the representative. I wish to talk to the fucking... not waitress. The girl from the Whirling Rags who just took off somewhere. I wish to locate her and make sure that she has nothing to do with this.
If Kim is emphasizing something this much, it really must be important.
Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
Oh, is he referring to like double tapping? If you don't double tap, will he comment on that, or is just a distance you're past, ran, covered? Yeah. It's also nice to have very contrasting characters. Like Kim is obviously very calculative, concentrated, intelligent, and now we have this guy who's almost a complete opposite, but also he kind of has a mystery, if you don't count that, because in the past he might have been some sort of a if not a genius, but a talented individual. But yeah, as the things stay now, it's a big contrast. No, I'm training for a long distance run. I want to raise money for charity. Yeah, that's just how we're all in Precinct 41. I do like the second one. I don't like to waste time, My mind was fast. The rest has to keep up.
Alright, but, and forgive me, this is just something I have to ask. If you have shoes, then why aren't you wearing them?
No, they actually comment on that. You better ask about fucking pants. Pants. It's a fashion thing. They are not bad enough for the stud.
Suit yourself. But you should probably consider wearing them anyway.
If they gave me the good stats, I would. So, what are your powers exactly? The RCM.
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
Wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
1,000, why not more?
The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Revachol.
Okay, what else?
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station cold sleep. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
What? Station cold sleep? Wait, how can you be sure the arrestee will show up?
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
When power calls you, you come. But power itself is a fragile trick of perception.
I see, and if someone resists?
As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in your watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary.
Yeah,
And
also
strongly admonished not to abuse that power.
this quote is nice. I do like that one. Wait. So if I kill someone while on duty,
You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness. Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best.
what happens to the people we convict?
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Courron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
He taps on his coat pockets where he keeps his notes. And who makes all these rules?
The coalition government, and the moral intern, more broadly. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less.
His gaze is absently fixed on a window below that just went dark.
Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
Let's say it was the coalition government.
It's probably more honest, yes. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
Or if they think you do.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to take bribes as an officer. At least I don't think I will do that when Kim is around for sure. It will all depend on the crime, I guess. We'll see. Because earning money, I don't think is going to be that easy. We just happen to strike luck. It was already past midnight with the representative, with the rich woman. And only because I have a high chance of winning. Was it suggestion, I think? Okay. The moral intern, what is it? In a way, the moral intern lists us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it. Yeah, what is this? Moral intern? A department? Some sort?
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
Stop saying you know who they are. This guy knows nothing. If I didn't know, how would you describe them?
They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
What? So they are involved in other governments, so it's like they are part, it's like, a small class of people who are ruling over countries? So what do they believe in?
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
Humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores.
Those others say they continue the humanist project set forth by Dolores Day.
What is their symbol?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Blue forget-me-not, you say? And we have the door of that color. Maybe it's their room of some sort? Their stash or something like that?
Something kind and usual. Something almost self-explanatory. Something ominous.
Who was Dolores
A
Day?
historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
What do you think of them?
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
It is more than that. There's some kind of affection in him.
You like the moral intern?
Yes, I did, when I was younger. In my 20s, I considered myself a moralist. A blue forget-me-not, a piece of the sky. They're not all that bad.
That's another leitmotif associated with moralism.
But the years have changed that. I don't know what I believe in now. No, I believe in the RCM. That's enough for me.
He thinks, then changes his mind. Yeah, who would have thought that Kim is a moralist? I have an opinion on the moral intern.
Do you?
Do I? I just learned about them and had no experience with them. But I do have opinion. Things are bad out there. Point at the sky. We need them here, giving us the right to police River Show. They're doing an awful job here. Have you seen the place? This isn't humanism. We are stooges of the world's biggest bourgeois organization protecting bourgeois Right. Mortality, immigrants, liberal kids, fucking men are turning into women. So that's what this organization is about. On second thought, I don't have an opinion. But, well, this is communism, this is the just being a bigot, I guess. These two have no idea. Point at the city, not sky. I don't know what's happening to me. They've done an awful job here. Have you seen this place? This isn't humanism.
We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes.
Actually, vigilantes is okay with me.
Then you will adore Martinez. For many of these people, the Union especially, vigilantes is precisely what we are. Personally, I don't enjoy it much.
He looks at the roundabout. Say nothing, just look into this night sky.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag. This soldier is the highlight of the day for me, he thinks. This little stick right here. An aerostatic passes overhead, the whiskers of its floodlights on the ground below. Kitsaraga's glasses light up as he looks to the sky. Two glowing circles.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different inland, in Jamrock and the GRIH.
He pulls on the cigarette. Why? Are they like this?
It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our two precincts.
And in Jamrock and GRIH?
We run this city. West of the river is RCM land.
He looks at the dark silhouette of the equestrian monument cutting into the night sky. Equestrian? What is this? Mounted.
Equestrian.
It's incredibly hard. Human beings are...
He shakes
we
his
are in
head.
control, and it's worth it. The organization works. Our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
I hope our investigation will help improve the situation here, at least do some good.
Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
Thank you for this.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now.
I'm getting a lot of experience. I think I might have leveled up again. He puts out the stub of his cigarette and looks to the door. Now let's check it. Yeah, I do have 2 skill points, and I should have put it in my thought thing. So we have 2 things that I can't repeat. Now, I kind of want to figure out what's happening to this fucker. But I also want to put an experiment and see if after sleeping it's going to refresh. So let's remember Kuno and Annette are the ones that can't be repeated right now. And I'll put Thought Cabinet, one in this, and one in this. Okay, self-critique. Yeah, why not? One of these said that I must complete it for some reason. -2 logic for 1 hour. Yeah, this one. And this is about where am I? I think it's related to that. All right.
Yes?
Doesn't seem to have anything. Or it might be hidden inside.
What about me? Good. Let's change the subject.
No response. He's having trouble processing it. A moment passes.
What do you want to know?
Yep. Now that we've inspected the scene, I want to know more about this pissing competition you mentioned.
What's there to say? It's just stupidity.
What kind of stupidity?
The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the Industrial Harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the Union make a mockery of law enforcement here. And now it's come to its natural conclusion.
Oh, so this is a struggle over who runs the martinis?
Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words. I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest, with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
So that's why they sent 2 cops to decide whose part this is.
Somewhere in your mind hangs a dark green blackboard. There are 2 columns. One says cases solved. The other, confirmed kills.
The strange part about this, why they cooperate at all, those 2 cops, if this is supposed to be a pissing contest. I guess just because Kim doesn't want to comply to this. Why would I close my eyes? I wonder what this says about me, that I was sent by my station. He raises an eyebrow, thinking it best to let you make the next move.
It's all part of the master plan, you see.
I'm a highly experimental cop, but if I am right, this is outry, even by my standards. Okay, what is this? Outside of standard? Yeah, extravagant, eccentric, bizarre. Sent to teach you a lesson in style. There can only be one conclusion. I am the finest a case-solving machine sent to outperform you in every way imaginable. Wait, yeah. I must be an augury, an apocalyptic omen sent by my people. Don't be scared, but I think I might have supernatural abilities. I probably have unbelievable kill count. What? You know your kill count. It was like 3 or 4. If there can only be one conclusion, I am the finest case-solving machine sent to outperform you in every way imaginable.
A good joke.
He does not actually think it was a good joke.
Huh. So you can't be serious about this. All 4 of them are confirming that this is a joke. But I have more cases solved. Joke, of course. Rest assured, I have no intention to compete with you. In truth, I will only moderately humiliate and okay, this one actually. Yeah, I mean this is a nice banter. Yes, a joke. In truth, I will only moderately humiliate and outperform you.
Oh, you will? Then I will help you to do so. Now,
He raises his collar, his eyes narrow.
Still, against his better judgment, this made him think just a little bit less of you.
Oh, come on, it's just joking.
was there anything else you wanted to ask about the competition? If not, we should move.
What's special about mayonnaise?
Martinez? Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe. No one cares about this place. They care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. North of the interchange doesn't exist.
I wonder if there is a relation score with him, and it just deducted some points out of it. For some reason, I thought you had 104 solved cases.
Well, technically. The official record keeper has been known to double count murder-suicides.
A common accounting gimmick used to inflate precinct stats.
So you're still a good cop, right? How long have he been serving? I don't remember him saying that. I don't know if it's 100 is pathetic or not.
I'm good enough for this case. I'm not here to compete. I came because I had to. My fellow officers, the sergeants in particular, would have made this scene into a circus.
Close your eyes.
The rows are endless.
Look for precinct 41.
Jean Vicmer, Judith Minot, a special consultant. What was his name? Then the rows degrade into green nothingness.
Is he actually remembering things?
Your brothers have left you.
Okay, enough of the competition then. Tell me something else.
Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
He's actually glad it's addressed now.
Oh, that's nice. What is this? Thinking why they sent?
Look at you. It's because you're a failure. They sent you to Slight, Precinct 57.
Why though? Yeah, that makes more sense than the other stuff I thought of.
Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late wearing piss-stained disco garb. You weren't sent here to win.
Okay, what if my precinct sent me on this case because I'm a fuck up? Like, as a joke?
I've considered it.
His voice is somber. But then he's saying that he's not the best guy around and his precinct sent him as a joke too. But he also said that they wanted to figure out whose region Martinez is. And they both just sent worst policemen? Like, what's the point? So it's true.
It would be immensely ugly of them, not to mention unprofessional. But I also think it's somewhat unlikely.
Why is that?
I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
Kind of want to click on both of them, but do you really see me as a safe bet?
Safe? No. But you're old. You've made it this far. Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But it's there. So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even if they did, they are in for a surprise.
Okay. I don't know, it doesn't make much sense. So they didn't send for a joke, but also did, but no. Like, if they didn't, then why would they send such a mess of a human being here? If they want to win Martinez. Yeah, no, it doesn't make much sense. Good night. And I don't even need to take off my pants and boots to go to bed.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
That's something new. Use your chain cutters to fix the faucet. Stop steam from fogging up the mirror. I didn't even know there was a steam. Will the flashlight go out at some point? Do I need to maybe not wear it all the time?
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your
Yeah,
face
8%.
adorned with the expression.
Not great. Interfacing here.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face adorned. The faucet is quite
Wow.
terribly mangled, but you just might be able to twist its
70%.
parts into place. You handle the chain cutters deftly, applying just enough pressure. The faucet regains a recognizable shape. The steam stops. Told you that you needed those chain cutters. Everything is connected. Everything has a purpose. The mirror begins to clear slowly without you having to wipe it.
I'm not sure how you can fix something with chain cutters, but okay. Know the origin. No more steam. I can get more electrochemistry. What about a tie?
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your
72%.
friend and
Save your
wants to re-
fairy. Is there a +1? Nope. Well, 72% is not terrible, and I have healing.
This fan has, or has it been consigned there as punishment? You reach
God
out to grab the tie.
damn it.
But what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you. This is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving. For quite a long time, still ongoing. Now is a good time to start worrying. Finally, the pressure recedes.
Wait, what?
You find yourself covered in cold sweat and trying not to move, hoping it will keep you from dying.
It also healed me? That's strange. Well, no tie for this playthrough, maybe, probably, we'll see. I think that's it. Nothing I can do. It's very late.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful. The sheets
first day.
feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes.
Damn, it took like around 20 hours? 15? I don't know. A lot.
And then sleep doesn't.
What? Hello?
And then sleep doesn't come.
but I want to sleep.
Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed, but it's not happening.
Wow.
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Check the pillow.
Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells oddly.
Check the blanket.
It barely covers your toes, stretching over your soft belly. This is your body here, intimate and warm, breathing. Under your thrumming eyelids, you see a dizzying array of colors. You won't get off this carousel quite so easily.
Roll over to the other side.
It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
Who killed him? Who?
Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves.
No more thoughts. Sleep. Fall asleep now.
Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
Oh, a dream. Can I go here? No. Only to the hanged man, I guess. Oh, hello. He's with the disco ball. That's not me. This guy has pants.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
What is this?
What it says on the can, Harry. Answer the question.
Yeah, also the same voice as the guy from the beginning and the guy who was talking as a corpse. I was born in a hospital where people usually go to die.
You're not kidding anyone, Harry. You don't remember shit. Tell me, do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
Nah. You said who?
Do you remember the warmth of her thighs, between her legs and in her mouth?
I'm guessing he was left.
That's right, funky baby. And you just stood there. One hand on the bottle and the other on your dick. Watching her go. Let it all be dragged away from you. Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
So, I guess this is where you learn that his name is actually Harry. Maybe it was mentioned somewhere. In the passing. I don't want to come back.
They were only cramping your descent into the abyss. Now they're gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. All of it. You failed. You failed me.
I filed you?
You failed Elysium.
But the game just started. I've talked to you before.
No, Harry. You were just talking to yourself. That's all you ever do, even in your dreams. And the act is wearing thin. The spots of the disco ball fade around you.
Yeah, I also noticed that. It's pretty fun, the lighting here.
You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time, sweating up the bed. Stinky boy.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this limbic system. What is Elysium?
Everything. The Pale and the Islas. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history. You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. And you failed every single one of them. You really fucked up.
I can come back from this.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours. Bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding?
I'm trying to solve this case.
You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet, grinding in your head.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
Yeah, also the whole day passed and he didn't touch any alcohol and there was no mention of it. Like, has to have the addiction to it. What? No.
Oh yes, party boy. And it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry. Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Stinking dead end job. Brrr, bad dream. Up.
Good going, buddy.
Okay, let's make a break in the recording and start a new day. 7:30. It begins.